then hope you forget about how wrong they were. But not Mackie and Judd.
Write this down.
This is the big leagues, where we own our terrible predictions.
Write that down.
And keep track of each other's batting averages. It's Write That Down.
Write it down. You like writing things down.
With Mackie and Judd.
Yep. Welcome in to the most accountable and transparent segment in sports talking headdom. Phil Mackey, Judd Zulgad, Declan Goff. And this is Write That Down and an accountability session. We're the only show in America with enough, I don't know if you call it idiocy, if you call it, maybe it's self-assuredness to keep track of each other's batting averages on the things that we predict on the show. Most of these shows, they float stuff out there, and when they're wrong, they just hope people forget about it. No, we stamp it on each other's foreheads. That's what we do on this show.
And when are you going to admit that you guys are wrong so much?
When are you? Hey, Zulgad.
When are you going to
Hey,
admit
Zulgad.
Judd.
When?
Judd, when are you going to admit
Hey,
Jeff.
Dud.
Yeah, Judd. When are you going to admit you're wrong?
Excuse me, Jeff?
Lackey and Judd. When are you going to admit that you were wrong? Right now, every Wednesday on Mackey and Judd and on Purple Daily. The franchise has expanded this year. So here's how it works. 3 predictions from everybody each week. They must be quantifiable. We keep track of batting averages and home runs. And if you guys want to participate, you can send us a message through the SKOR North app, or you can hit Declan up in a DM. Just slide into those DMs on Twitter.
Never hurt me before.
Or Instagram. We're getting. I've seen sort of a flood of messages coming in to my inbox from the SKOR North app lately.
Yes.
So we're still trying to figure out exactly. I think maybe we incorporate those on Feedback Friday. So you guys ever have questions for us that you want about life,
started to get
sports?
Notes. I've started to get notes. Why is
Yeah,
that?
I think what happened was it's a new function, and I don't know if you guys were all getting the notes before, but now we are.
Oh, okay.
That is
So
correct.
it might have been a technical glitch of some kind.
I got you.
So, all right, we're going to
Write this
get
down.
Austin in here in just a couple minutes. He's the guest listener predictor, and we'll do that here shortly, but let's get to business. Let's get to Judd Zulgad has just been Mike
Ted
Trout,
Williams.
Ted Williams.
I'm not Mike Trout because he's hurt all the time now. He's out for the season, I think.
Yeah, he shipwrecked my fantasy baseball season.
Can we hear all
You guys
about
want-
it?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
want to hear?
Before we
Yeah.
see... Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I made a bunch of win now trades with the expectation that I would also be getting him back, and he just hasn't come back yet. So, all right. Well, Judd knocked some dirt off his cleats, stepped up to the plate, and hit an
Yeah, man.
absolute bomb here. You
Hater
said
tot.
Kirill Kaprizov would agree to a 5-year, $45 million contract on the nuts, and he did. So
In the StatCast Write That Down era, that might be the longest tape measure shot.
that we do have archived home run predictions going back about 4 seasons.
That'd be fun.
Maybe a project for this week. I can go back and see where does this rank in terms of tape measure shots.
Sano and Fenway, huh?
Yeah.
Sano and Fenway.
Judd hit a ball to a place in the Write That Down ballpark that's never had a ball hit before. So, and by the way, I just want to make it clear too. I know Russo had, Judd Zulgad was the first person in all of the hockey media to float 5 years, $45 million. All right.
And friend of the show, Michael Russo. Okay, Judd and I are friends with Michael Russo. We text.
I'm not trying to rip my. He's the godfather of
He's the
scoops.
GOAT.
No one. He
show.
does an outstanding job. Nobody's ripping anybody. But I
this is
but
not
I appreciate
shade.
the kudos too.
Yeah. You also said Kaprizov would be the highest paid player on the Wild on a contract that is 4 or 5 years. You had sort of a more tepid variation of that prediction.
This was before, I think.
Yeah,
I want to say this was towards the end of last season.
And that's a good solid ringing double. So a nice week for Judd, who's already leading the batting average race.
Feeling good about myself.
Uh-oh.
It's 2 for 2. I'm struggling here. I'm like Jose Barrios in August and September.
so
Oh,
close
yeah.
to the first
Got some
one.
Jose disease.
This first one is infuriating. All right.
Yeah.
This would have been a home run too because they were both underdogs. I said
Greg
the
Joseph.
Gophers and the Vikings would pull upsets this weekend, and Greg Joseph ruined it for all of us.
Yeah, he did.
I said the Wild would come to terms with a 4 years or less contract with Kaprizov. And at some point I said Kirilloff will win AL Rookie of the
Still?
Year. I think he was hurt to start the year he got sent to the
sure.
minors to start the year. And
Yeah.
All right, listeners. Drew had a parlay. He said Kirk will fumble at least once and the Vikings will lose by at least a touchdown. No faith in Kirk. And Gibby said Kaprizov will return to the KHL over playing for the Wild.
Gibby, he of little faith. Gibby.
I love it. I love the whole KHL thing. Like usually, if a player's a free agent, it's like, this team offered this, but this team offered this. It's like the only way to negotiate any leverage was to get the KHL involved somehow. Yeah. It's like, yeah. All right, buddy. All right, agent guy. Nyet. All right, Declan, you had a nice week here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Declan said Kirill Kaprizov and the Wild would agree to a contract of exactly 5 years. We're going to give that a home run.
Okay.
I mean, you nailed it. It could have been 3. It could have been 8. It could have been 4. Yeah. I think to say exactly 5 years is a home run.
Nice little Joe Mauer shot over the Metrodome wall and left. Yeah. I like that.
First, second row.
Mauer punt.
You said Christian Darrisaw and Anthony Barr will be inactive for week 2. You said both Taylor Heineke and Teddy Bridgewater would beat their crappy opponents this week, which,
it's a solid hit. It's not a dinger.
It's like a double. It's a double.
Yeah. It's a solid hit. No objections.
And then you said Kirill Kaprizov will reportedly sign his contract before the Vikings win their first game. It was, again, another one that rested on the leg of Greg Joseph. But what a week. 4 for 4
That's
for Declan.
That's a hell of a week.
Bomb.
And a hell of a week.
This might be the best week you've ever had. A bomb and 4 hits.
This is a damn good week, which means I will inevitably go 0 for 4 next week. Yeah.
Oh, but there's another page. No, I'm just kidding. There's not.
Oh, God, that's not fun. All right.
All right, so Judd's at 412 and 6 home runs. Both lead the league. Declan 369 with 3 home runs. I'm at 330 with 2 home runs. Listeners at 290, but they also have 6 home runs, tied with Judd. All time, Judd 182 hits, 14 home runs. I have 142 hits, 12 home runs. Listeners 117 hits and 15 home runs, which leads the league. And Declan with 69 hits.
Nice.
And 5 home runs. So there you have it. All right.
Write this down.
That's the accountability session. Let's get Austin in here to fire up his predictions for the week.
My guy.
Rocking the hockey stash and the sheet metal Wild logo in the background. You are ready to rock, sir.
A great stash. That's an awesome stash. Nice work.
Austin, what's your strategy here today?
Hopefully help out Gibby with that bad Wild take and get 4 for 4 Wild takes.
Yeah.
So,
That was tough. So, all right, we're going to go around the room, and we're going to go around the room 3 times. I think you said you have a 4th prediction. We will allow
3?
it.
I'll
no.
We'll do 3.
No,
you could either do 4 because you brought 4. We don't want to leave anything, on the cutting room floor.
Technically, I have 5, but the 5th one I'm not.
He's got 12.
He's got a dozen.
He's got 34 predictions actually. He's going to be like Jonathan Harrison predicting all of the bowl games at the end of the season a couple years ago.
We'll go with 4 because I don't think the 5th one's going to work out. You guys have to be the judge about it. But yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to go around the room. Austin's going to start, then Judd, Declan, back to me. Let's fire this up. You're the leadoff hitter,
Write this
Austin.
down.
All right. My captain, Jared Spurgeon, will have a career year in terms of points playing without Ryan Suter.
Wow. What is his current career high in points?
I thought it was 43 or 49, I believe.
Yeah, I can see that happening. It's a good player.
I believe it was Judd was saying on our last hockey show that he believes he will now set career highs across the board now. He's not logged against Ryan Suter.
You think he'll get Ryan's Quick Trip endorsement too? Jared Spurgeon here. I love eating egg salad sandwiches at Quick Trip.
Yeah.
I stop here after every practice and get Caesar salads for my family and meat sticks.
I'm a millionaire. When I'm driving home looking for a bite to eat for my family, I love Quick Trip.
I do. It's so great.
No offense. But, that's been
Judd Zolgad here for Quick Trip.
Write it down. You like writing things down.
All right, I'm going to stay on the Wild theme for Write That Down. Marco Rossi and Matthew Boldy will be in the Wild lineup on opening night this season. Okay. So both of them will be playing for the Wild on opening night, which I believe is October 15th in Anaheim. Late night start.
All right.
Write this down.
Declan?
I'll go with a Wild prediction on their first preseason opener on Saturday night. Marco Rossi will register a point in the Wild's preseason opener on Saturday. So he'll have a point.
When is today the first day of camp? Or did camp start?
They're on the ice tomorrow. They're going through physicals today.
So
it's technically
they
the first
do.
day.
I love hockey. I mean, hockey already has the longest season, but their training camp is literally show up on a Thursday and then play a preseason game on a Saturday.
They don't
in
waste
St.
any
Louis
time.
too.
It's amazing.
Yep.
So what do they do on there's nothing to install though, right? I mean, it's the same. Isn't that weird though? Shouldn't you practice for like 5 days or soming before you play a game?
The games are practice, my man.
There's even a chance Marco Rossi doesn't even play on Saturday, so I'm hoping that he does.
All right.
Write this down.
Pretty sure.
All right, write this down. Kaprizov will score the first goal of the season for the Wild.
Ooh,
the regular season.
The thrill.
That's right, the whisper.
Dollar bill.
He'll score the first goal. He'll light the lamp for the first time. He'll put the biscuit in the basket for the first time.
Write it down. You like writing things
Over
down.
to Spurgeon.
Koivu. All right, over to Austin. Your second prediction.
All right. Kevin Fiala will lead the team in goals this season.
My man.
Oh, are you just sucking up to Declan?
Yep.
No way. No. Prove it year deal. He's trying to get that bag next year.
You're sucking up to Declan.
Dude,
No.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm with you, man. It is a career year.
Yeah.
And then they're not going to be able to afford him after he goes off for 82 games, and then they're going to have to trade him this summer.
You're telling me Kevin Fiala's not mad about the whole
He's pissed.
Kaprizov situation? He's gonna come out flying.
Dude,
Love it.
I would disagree with that.
Well, they better leverage that motivation.
Reach
Win
from the
that
choir.
cup. Win that cup this year before the
Yeah.
Parisi Suter penalties get too aggressive.
Write it down. You like writing things down.
Fiala franchise. All right, Judd, your second prediction.
I had so many football predictions that I had to shuffle one into the old school. Write that down.
Wow, dude. Wow.
He has not had a great start, and we talked about this with Realistic Randy last night on Purple After Dark, because I don't necessarily think it's his fault. I think it's partially a scheme as well. So I'm going to give you this on Sunday. Harrison Smith will intercept a Russell Wilson pass against the Seahawks. Harrison Smith is going to pick off a pass on Sunday. I feel like, because I don't feel like he's gone south career-wise, but the first two games have not been up to what we expect from him. I think he and Zim are tight enough for them to have a chat about how he's being used. I think it results in an interception.
Be big. Russell Wilson actually did set a career high last year in interceptions. Ordinarily, he's a single-digit, stingy interception guy, but he threw 13 of them last year.
Well, and the noise could cause some problems. Wrong routes, right? Somebody runs the wrong route.
Yeah, Seahawks always have the advantage of hosting this game in Seattle, but now you got to contend with 70,000 raving Vikings fans. So we'll see. All right, Declan?
Write this down.
All right, little Ryder Cup prediction here for my guy Poltz. As I was talking to you guys off mics, we're tight. Me and him and Ian Poulter, we're tight. We watch TikToks.
Are you actively rooting for Europe? Is that what's happening here?
Well, the way they're looking for, they look great. So they look like they're having fun and whistling straights. I like fun stuff, so good for Team Europe there. But my prediction is Ian Poulter will have more Ryder Cup points than Tony Finau, Scotty Scheffler, and Daniel Berger. So he'll register
Combined?
more Ryder Cup points. He'll have more, than each of them. Like individually, Poulter will earn more points than Tony Finau, Scotty Scheffler, and Daniel Berger.
Whoa, what's your beef with Scotty Scheffler?
I don't got any beef with him. I'm my allegiance to Poltz. Him and I are cool, and I think he's going to have another great showing at the Ryder Cup like he always does. He's the Ryder Cup assassin for Team Europe, so just throwing stuff out there.
Another team that Declan is a fan of that we're not supposed to like.
Dude, I can't believe you're rooting for Europe, man.
You're a Packer fan?
I'm not a Packer fan anymore. I was a Packer fan last year. I'm a bandwagon. I'm to the Broncos this year. I'm on the Broncos. I'm my boy Teddy.
Did I see right that Patrick Reed was left off the American Ryder Cup?
That
I
is
know
correct.
that everyone hates him, and I get that, but everyone hates DeChambeau. Patrick Reed was Captain America, man.
I think they tried to claim it's because he's been sick. That they
that
they didn't think that he would have the strength to be good enough to participate.
Does it? I don't think. And this is completely speculation. I don't know if he has. I don't know if he has the vaccine.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's vaccinated.
But I thought he got sick too, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not telling you what I think about this. I'm telling you what I read.
Yeah. It is a very physically taxing
I'm not going to debate golf. And another thing.
All right, I think it's
Write
to me.
this down.
All right, my next prediction is powered by our friends at Federated Mutual Insurance Company. They've been around for over 100 years in the state of Minnesota. They basically own Owatonna. You can basically rename Owatonna to Federated. And they help business owners with risk management, bottom line protection, and also helping your employees stay safe. So check out all the resources and people that can help your business at federatedinsurance.com. And remember, at Federated, it's our business to protect yours. All right, I'm gonna make a little golf prediction.
All right.
So Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka hate each other, but write this down. They will do some kind of special golf event together, like the match or something, before the end of the calendar year. Write it down. So I think, Bryson alluded, he said, yeah, we had dinner last night at the Ryder Cup and it was fine. And, we might have something planned at some point, but he didn't say like if it was to play together in the Ryder Cup. I think he was trying to stir up some drama. So I think they're going to go forward and do some kind of like, I don't know what it looks like. If it's them and two athletes, but if that's too vague, we can bring it to the court, but they will put together some kind of special golf event together before the calendar year is over.
All right.
Okay. They should pair those guys up this week.
I watched the video the other day of when he walked by and Koepka was just livid and so annoyed. It gives me life. It gives me life for golf.
It is hilarious.
Write that down.
All right, Austin, so you've got multiple predictions left. Let's hear them all right now.
Okay. The third one was going to be Matthew Boldy and Marco Rossi will both receive Calder Trophy votes at the end of the year.
Okay.
My fourth one is Kaapo Kahneman will be the starting goaltender in the Minnesota Wild's next playoff game.
Wow,
Yeah.
Dude. Wow.
I'm a goalie, and I love Kaapo. I think he's the best goalie, but he just got hung out to dry the Vegas game, and Cam Talbot's very consistent, so they went with the right guy there. But yeah, I think
Okay,
Kaapo's the
so
guy.
you're a goalie. Give us like a 10-second meat and potatoes breakdown of why you like Kaapo so much.
His rebound control. When he's super confident and like he's got a couple like shots right away, he's super consistent and he can steal games.
Love it, dude. Yes.
Football. That's good. Rebound control.
Yeah, dude. Hockey.
Awesome, man. Austin, you're bringing these hockey predictions, loving it. So you've got this platform here on Mackie and Judd. Is there anyone in your life you'd like to thank that brought you to this life-changing moment today?
Not to thank, but I want to shout out my Twitch, Biggles3120, if you want to come talk football, hockey, or whatever. And the best men's league team in the state of Minnesota, the Lunatics, fire up.
Awesome, man. What do you do on Twitch?
I stream basically NHL, Warzone, Call of Duty games, and yeah, I'm a big professional Call of Duty guy, so go Minnesota Rocker, baby.
Awesome, man. All right. Well, Austin, we'll get you on again sometime, and good luck with your hockey and wild predictions, sir.
Thanks,
Love that.
Austin.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. There he is, guest listener
Write this
predictor,
down.
Austin. Back to Judd Zolgad, your
Wow.
final prediction. He was
Can't
great,
top-
man. Bring
I
those
can't
hockey
top that.
predictions.
I cannot.
No,
top
you
that.
can't. You
and
cannot.
I don't do Twitch, so I really can't top that.
That's
All
actually,
right.
Actually, you're literally doing it right now.
We're actually doing it right now. Yeah.
Well, I didn't fire it up, I guess. My final prediction: 5 or more major league managers will be fired after this season. I think
Okay.
it's going to be a bloodletting. 5 or more major league managers will be fired after the season.
I feel like the NFL and the NHL we'd have to go look this up, but I feel like baseball managers don't turn over quite as
They
aggressively.
don't. I don't think they do, but I think the Mets guy is gone, a goner for sure. I think Jace Tingler with the Padres, who have fallen off the map, is
Yeah,
gone for
yeah.
sure. If the Yankees don't make the playoffs, I think Aaron Boone is probably gone this time around.
What about old Rocco?
I actually saw a list of him being on a hot seat, and no, I think he's fine.
It's the
He's fine.
I
Twins,
don't
and
think he's going
the
anywhere.
Twins are always very timid when it comes to big change and overhaul,
Yeah.
right? And I'm mostly fine with not overreacting, but if this was another franchise and the expectations going in were World Series level success,
Oh,
and
there'd
you
be
finished
huge-
20 games under
The media would
500,
be all over you. We have elected to just back burner the Twins and forget
Yeah.
about them. If we lived in a different town, East Coast, we would be all over this team still till the season was done.
Yep, the two people that
question.
get an amazing free pass are Rocco Baldelli and Miguel Sano. Because now the story about Sano is going to be, well, look at he's going to hit 30 home runs. He wound up with 30 home runs.
Yes.
Dude, where was that guy the first 90 days of the season? Also, he's still, if you go to Fangraphs, you can look at, all-encompassing wins above replacement. He's been worth a half win above replacement this year, even with the home run surge in the second half, because he's so bad defensively, and he doesn't get on base or do anything other than hit a home run once every week. So,
Yep. 1,000
Well,
strikeouts, quickest in big league history.
Dude,
Congratulations, dude.
amazing. All right.
Write this down.
Declan.
Parlay primetime games. I did this in week 1. I'll do it again in week 3. Panthers win. Packers win. Cowboys win.
Who are their opponents?
Panthers play
Good job, Dex.
some
off
crap
the record,
team.
Off the record, who do they play?
Let's see. The Panthers play tomorrow on Thursday Night Football. I know that. I know the
Houston.
Packers play the Niners and the Cowboys play the Eagles. So
Thursday Night Football always finds a way. The opener is always amazing, but then you get to week 3 and it's like, who is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Texans and the Panthers.
Dude.
Every week, it's just the Jaguars and the Texans and the Panthers.
Davis Mills too will
Yeah.
start for the
Stanford.
Texans.
So is Deshaun Watson the backup?
No, inactive.
So he's just
He's just
He's just persona non grata.
amazing.
persona non grata. But yeah,
I wonder if-
Panthers win,
gosh.
Packers win, Cowboys win. I like it.
God, he is he's so good, but I just don't know how anyone can. You got to let this whole thing play out, and even if it plays out, it's like, let's say he gets off without going to jail. It's like the guy is still. You found out that the guy's a terrible human and a creep, right?
Yeah, the whole thing is very, very odd.
All right, write this down. Final prediction.
Write this down.
I want this to be a home run. Maybe it's not. Maybe you guys can help me make it a home run. So my initial prediction was the Gophers will run for 200 or more yards against Bowling Green this weekend.
You need more.
That's not a home run.
No.
Like,
What if I say what if I say they will run for 200 yards or more and at least 4 rushing touchdowns?
That's a home run.
Sure, yeah, that's parlay.
Okay. I know they're supposed to.
4.
I don't even know what the spread is, but they're supposed to win this
30,
game
I
handily.
think. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay.
That's specific enough.
If I say 200 or more yards and 4 or more rushing touchdowns.
Yep.
Okay.
Or more. Rushing.
Yep.
I've kind of given up hope catching Judd in the batting average race, so I might just be swinging for bombs the rest of the season. We'll see.
Write this down.
So there you have it. When are you going to admit that you were wrong, Declan?
Every Wednesday.
Maggie?
And Thursdays.
Sometimes.
And
Well, wait.
Sometimes on Thursdays. Old tweets exposed. Old
Yep.
tweets exposed. That's another time we're wrong.
Yep. Plenty of accountability is not lacking on this show.
No.
Thanks to everyone for clicking the subscribe button on the SKOR North and Purple Daily YouTube pages, and thanks to everyone who uses the SKOR North app on a regular basis. We're giving out prizes. It's a one-stop shop for all the things we do, all of the podcasts, all of Judd's written work, and all of our YouTube videos. So check it out. It's free to download. It's available in the Apple and Google Play stores. And we'll see you guys for an official Reckless Speculation episode tomorrow, Thursday at Reckless Speculation with Doogie. Thanks for hanging out with us.